Having my BF pick me up from a shoot for the first time.
No, just
What?
got back from his shoes.
Okay, I got you. How
You don't
was
want that. But he blew my back out. It hurts.
He did.
Yeah, I need to go see a chiropractor.
Anytime I or folks in the comment section or even some of my coworkers down into the space call out the monetization of female sexuality, we're often told that a woman's sexual past shouldn't matter at all. Alright guys, y'all looking at the thumbnail, y'all looking at the title of the video, y'all already know what time it is. It is time to get active. Guys, I got a series of clips here for you today. Cringe alert. We're going over some simp behavior. I did a simp video not too long ago. You guys absolutely loved it, so we're gonna run it back. And just like I said in the first video, simping ain't never pimping. Without further ado.
What did I say to him, man?
I'm not finna go back and forth. What you trying to do?
Man, I'm trying to get this shit figured out.
So how you trying to get it figured out?
What you mean?
What's up?
I'm talking about niggas don't be talking about my girl,
It
bro.
ain't none of that. If she come fast again, I'll probably say something.
Nah, you ain't.
Nigga, you see me asking for weed all the time, nigga. You don't come up to my girl asking if she's single.
Nigga, she
you wanna
was
be in my damn
outside.
bed. I don't give a f. She was outside, nigga.
Okay.
So what you trying to do?
No.
So what you trying to do?
I'm trying to get this shit out the way, man.
Get your little soft ass
Nah,
on, bro.
nah,
You waste
nigga.
of time, nigga.
You
Get the
a
fuck
waste
out
of
my
time,
car,
bro. Don't be over here on some
soft ass,
bullshit, nigga.
You soft as hell,
That
boy.
shit, nigga. Nah, boy.
You
Don't
soft
tell
as
me
hell,
shit,
boy.
nigga.
You lucky to
Don't tell.
look.
Hey,
You soft
nigga,
as
I know
hell.
where you live at,
Nigga,
dog.
now you
What?
Bro.
Dead ass?
Fuck that shit, bro.
Dead ass, who's your girl?
Like,
You
come
trying to
on
do
now.
literally trying to hold out your girl?
Yeah,
Well,
man,
you a
what
soft
nobody
ass.
trying to holler at your girl, nigga.
No, I'm not even on that. I'm not even on that. What you trying to do, boy? Boy, what you trying to do, boy? You want to drop?
You wanna do, man?
Hey! Hey, bro. Hey, come on.
What's up, boy? What's up? Put it back up. Put it back up. Come on. Put it back up. Show your bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Show your bitch. Put it back up. Nigga. Get dropped. Don't come to my car no more. Don't come to my car no more. Mind your own. Next time you talk to my girl,
Mind your own, nigga.
next time you talk to my
Mind your
girl,
own,
I'm gonna
nigga.
knock your ass out.
Now I had to cut the fight due to YouTube guidelines, but let's break this down. What you guys are witnessing over here are two men in their element, arguing like women, over women, and both of them are losers. If you're truly a winner and on your path of accomplishing and being successful in life, then what on God's green earth are you doing in a parking lot arguing over women? That makes you a loser. It doesn't make you tough. It doesn't make you strong. It makes you an idiot. The most disturbing part of this terrible ass video is that there's an infant in the back seat. So these men are over here brawling over women, which is already simp-like behavior, but over non-life-threatening issues, non-self-defense issues, while there's a baby that you have in the back seat. It's absolutely ridiculous to me. This is not how you achieve success in life. This is not how you cooperate in a society that is derived off of your value or utility within life. And I'm going this hard because at the end of the day, these brothers look just like me. So I feel the need to go as hard as what this is. Dear men, please be sure that you surround yourself with like-minded, awesome people that are also problem solvers, with other men that want to make a difference in this life and in this world.
Having my BF pick me up from a shoot for the first time.
No, just
What?
got back from his shoes.
Okay, I got you. How
You
was
don't
it?
want that.
How was it?
It was good. It was just really exhausting.
Did they have you doing what kind of scene was it? It was like
Step around.
they had you stuck in the washer or what?
Something like that.
Something like that.
But I have cramps, like, so bad.
From the
Because
guy?
it hurt, yeah.
He was like tall or something.
No, it was
Oh
tall.
no.
It's huge.
Bigger than mine?
Huh?
Bigger than mine?
Yeah, like way bigger than, like 2 times.
Well, I'm glad you had a good shoot. You want to go get some food or something?
Yeah. But he blew my back out. It hurts.
He did.
Yeah, I need to go see a chiropractor.
I'm glad you had fun, baby. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's fun.
She belongs to the streets.
The greatest pushback that I receive on this portion of the internet is that I hate women and that I shame women for doing things such as OnlyFans because I don't want women to be sexually liberated. Anytime I or folks in the comment section or even some of my coworkers down into the space call out the monetization of female sexuality, we're often told that a woman's sexual past shouldn't matter at all. And we're told that if we were real men, we would have no issues with what a woman wants to do with her body and how she wants to make money.
He blew my back out. It hurts.
He did.
Yeah, I need to go see a chiropractor.
And then I see videos like this, and I understand why this space exists. This video not only demonstrates a young man that believes all of the bullshit propaganda as thus pushed by the sexual liberation movement, but also an ultra instinct simp that instead of focusing on his purpose or his drive in life, prances around town, picking her up from her professional dick appointments and serving as her butler in her apartment. This young man is so fed into the bullshit is that he's let her Lilith or Delilah spirit dominate him completely into submission to the extent of him having no purpose, having no self-worth, having no being. This right here demonstrates why purpose is so important within a man's life, because once you have purpose, you won't be floating through life willy-nilly, just accepting the bullshit of information as it comes at you, as it's purported from organizations that don't care about you. But instead of that, he has degraded himself by attaching himself to a young woman that degrades herself by being an online prostitute. This is the same type of woman that doesn't think that her entrance into the sexual industry shouldn't matter at all, but would also command the attention and the respect of a high value man. But deep down, she knows that she is not that valuable. So instead, she settles for a cuck.
To the women who tried to shame me for being 5'1", and the women who tried to shame me for being 5'1" only, there is no issue with me being 5'1". How dare you try to shame me for my height? How dare you try to shame me for my height when it's not the height that makes the man? If I was born like this, then so be it. That's an incidental characteristic. But just because I'm short doesn't mean that I'm not intelligent. Just because I'm short doesn't mean that I don't have emotional maturity. Just because I'm short doesn't mean that I don't have a good job. Just because I'm short doesn't mean that I'm not romantic. Don't ever try to shame me over my height again.
This one is a particularly difficult discussion because the height issue is in fact a woman's preference, and you simply cannot force women to be attracted to you. They're gonna want what they want, however delusional or lacking in reality that it actually is. However, my dear brother, shouting at and screaming at a camera doesn't have any emotional maturity that you talked about that you had within the video. In fact, shouting and screaming at a camera, especially for something that you feel particularly insecure about, is the absolute opposite of stoicism, of masculinity, and it just makes you look cringy and butthurt. Guys, please understand what you're insecure about, identify it, and when someone pushes those buttons, do not react like this young brother right here. I feel for him within his plight. I feel for him, but this is not the way to handle this particular situation. I could use Kevin Hart for an example. He's the perfect example of a man who is not vertically gifted. However, he works on his craft with a ridiculous degree of work ethic and charisma. So you'll never find a Kevin Hart, who I believe is 5'1" or 5'2", going off about his height because he's too busy being awesome. So my advice to you, brother, is to calm down, cool off, focus on your purpose, and on being the best and greatest version of yourself so that you don't have to worry about something that you're insecure about. So my advice to you, brother, is to calm down, cool off, stop posting these videos as a way to get back at all of the women that have caused you trauma within your life. Transmute all of that energy towards developing yourself into the best version of yourself that you possibly can, because the best revenge for you is your outcomes within life. All right, guys, we had to get into the conversation here today the best way that we knew how. We had to go over the simp-like behavior that is just becoming an epidemic amongst young men today. What I see here is a degree of the lost boys syndrome. I don't know if anyone has ever said this before, but I will coin that term. I think it's a degree of lack of fathers in life, with also this grand shift within gender dynamics within our society, as well as the fast pace of technology today, meaning that we're hit with too many new technological tools at our disposal without an instruction manual of how to use it. But we got a long form resource over here where we can break down these different things and make sure that you guys are taking their experiences and implementing them within your own life to understand the best path or ways to move forward to increase your outcomes within your life. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Last but not least, guys, if you support me, you support my work, you want to make sure that this train continues to run, click the link down in the description box down below. There goes my Patreon, where you can support me outside of YouTube, because YouTube stay demonetizing the thug. So your support to keep me going will be greatly appreciated. Until next time, YouTube, peace.